quickly, we've got time to take one last question. Prerna Chadda, she sent her question via Twitter. Yes, and she says she wants a ready-to-move-in apartment in Indrapuram. 1 to 1.2 crores is her budget. Well, Indrapuram has mostly ready-to-move-in apartments, isn't it, Sameer? It is mostly a resale market.
Yes, it's a secondary market completely now. Literally 7 is the rating that we give because it has all the social infrastructure in place, including great malls and schools in the close proximity. Also right bang next to Noida. Undersupplied market because we're talking about the ready market, of course, and it's been a secondary market for a long time. ATS Advantage, one of the top developers of the north by ATS Builders, is the first recommendation. A project's been ready since 2013. Shipra Shrishti by Shipra Limited, again a project ready since 2016. And lastly, we have Saya Zenith by Saya Homes. This is also a new project ready in 2015, all available in the resale market. Of course, in projects which are secondary in nature and older, you will have to go to the resale market and get them.
Sameer, are there any new projects coming up at all in this area, or you just have to go to the resale market, you don't have a choice?
Well, if you're talking about new launches in the last 6 months, no. There have been no new launches in this area in the last 6 months.
And, you know, I'm just looking at the market data. So it's still at about 6,250 rupees per square foot. My question is that why would, I mean, I know that here the lady wanted something in Indrapuram, but aren't there better markets much cheaper now in the vicinity, especially if you could move to Noida side?
I would completely agree with you on that, but there must have been some reason why she's chosen Indrapuram as a micro market, and we've restricted ourselves to that brief. But yes, if I had a choice and I had the choice to live between Noida and Indrapuram, I'd choose Noida, I'd choose the expressway and buy a ready-to-move-in project at around 4,500 rupees a square foot. That would be my logical choice if I'm a new home buyer and an end use, but maybe there are other concerns. Maybe her child goes to school there, or they have their business there. We can't comment on that.
All right. So Indrapuram, actually some very decent recommendations. Hopefully you can get projects. ATS, has a good reputation, come up with very good projects. So there's ATS Advantage by ATS, Shipra Shrishti by Shipra Group, and Saya Zenith by Saya Homes. So again, we managed to cover 6 markets, pretty good run rate, I must say, Sameer. So if you've got any questions on buying or selling property and want prop equity data-backed advice, simply drop us an email at home@nw18.com. Even if you've got a sell question, are you getting the right price? Can you sell it looking at the inventory in that market? We'll be happy to answer them as well. Sameer, thank you very much for joining me on FTHB. And, well, hopefully we'll get many more questions as we go along. Goodbye from me. I'll be back with you same time next week.